Yo, what's the word? What's the word, YouTube? What's the word? What's the word? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Who we got in here? Who we got in here? Who we got in here? Cardigan. Caradian said, yo, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, fam? What's good? Tick AI. What up, bro? What up, bro? Who we got? Dutch for name. What's up? What's up? Azrael. Fala aí, irmão. Fala aí. Beleza, irmão? Beleza? What's good? What's good? Who we got? Muhammad. What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? The Master Key said, I'm struggling to get hoes, man. Hey, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. Who we got? Who we got? Kill God Productions. Yeah, ho. What up? What up? What up? What up, man? Who we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? The Master Key 123. What up? What up? What up, man? Leave her the best case. Who else we got? CJ Mafia Salute. What up, bro? What up, bro? All right, fella. Let's go ahead and get the live started, man. It's your boy Don Banks, man. I'm out here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, man. I'm out here in my favorite city in the world, as y'all know, man. And it's a beautiful day, man. I want to say a shout out and happy holidays to everybody that's back in the States, all around the world. I know it's Thanksgiving Eve right now, and I just want to say happy holidays to everybody that's with y'all families. I hope y'all have a amazing holidays. Enjoy, the soul food and stuff. I'm here in Brazil, so I really won't be able to get that feeling, but. I wish y'all a happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, whatever you celebrate. And that's how we doing it, man. Who else we got in here? Who else we got? The Master Key was good, bro. Molly Wood Talks. What up? What up? What up, man? Who else we got? Azrael saying más o menos, tranquilo, hermano. What we got? Gab Star, yo, what up, bro? What up, bro? How you feeling, man? What else we got? All right, I see my mods now. I see my mods in here now. I see my mods. Let me see. Cornell, what up, man? What up, bro? Who else? Kill God. What up, Mafia? What up? Who else? Show enough. What up, family? All right, I got my mods in here. All right, we good to go, man. All right, guys. So we got a special show for y'all today, man. As y'all know, man, I'm throwing a huge yacht party here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for New Year's Eve, man. Along with my guys, Mentuition, man. So, I had to bring them onto the panel with me today, and we're gonna talk about the yacht party. We're gonna talk about Brazil, and it should be an interesting live, man. So I really want y'all to stay tuned. And I really want y'all to just talk to them. If y'all got any questions for them, got any questions for me about Brazil, the yacht party and everything. So we really just gonna give y'all a cool live, and it should be a show, man. It should be a show, man. So they are backstage right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring my guys up. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my guys up. Let me see. Yo, what up, bro? Let me see.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Chilling. How are you?
Let me bring up Al too.
Yo, what's goody, Don?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. What's up? What's up, chat? How y'all living? Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's what I said. Happy Thanksgiving, man. You know what I mean? Are y'all back in the States right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in Miami.
Word.
I was in Georgia, Atlanta, and we with the fam chilling.
Word.
But yeah, man, I'm super excited about this yacht party. Super excited about this live. Yeah, man, we just cooling right now, man. Just getting ready for the holiday.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I'm out here in Rio, man, but I can't complain, man. You know what I mean? It's it's not a bad thing to be out here in Rio, man. I know I wish I was with my family and stuff like that, but I can't
No, you
complain.
don't, man. No, you don't, bro. You know you happy with Rio,
I
bro.
mean, I ain't got too much to complain about, man.
Rio,
That's what I'm saying.
Chat.
Rio on Thanksgiving, come on.
Thanksgiving.
It's not a.
Don is in heaven, chat. Like
Yeah, he in
I,
heaven.
I was the very first conversation we had. Don was like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Not as good as you, man. You are in heaven. It is perfect there. I mean, the only thing you're missing out on is the soul food.
Exactly,
So,
exactly. That's the only thing I really
and the
miss.
family.
The damn
Yeah.
soul food. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, man. So they in the States right now, but as y'all see, man. So we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve yacht party here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, December 31st, man. And they really the ones that put this all together. And it's gonna be insane, man. I'm excited. They showed me the boat, they showed me the plans, and y'all know we're gonna have the baddies. You know, it's me, Don Banks, it's Al, it's Steve. You know, we really are plugged in, especially here in Brazil. And so Al, how long have you been coming to Brazil?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I sold my house in the States, and then I immediately, right afterwards, moved down to Brazil.
Got you.
I was supposed to travel the world, and as you know, I started in Rio, which was a bad idea because I just got stuck there.
Yeah,
And
you get
I
stuck.
stayed there. I overstayed my visa a little bit, which I don't recommend doing.
Yeah.
But collectively, I've been there for about a year and a half, 2 years, on and off, going back and forth, and it's gonna be the place where I retire.
Yeah.
It's definitely Brazil is him, and everybody asks me all the time, if you love it so much, why aren't you there, more often? And my answer is, I don't want to get complacent. Brazil's gonna be there forever. It's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
But I got work to do outside of Brazil so that I could be there forever.
Yeah, facts, man. That's what I always say, man. Brazil is like, if you don't have a routine when you come out here to Brazil, it's very hard to get lost in the sauce out here, man. Like it's paradise. It's whatever you. Brazil's what literally whatever you make it. You know, it can be heaven or it can be hell. You know, it just depends. A lot of guys have vices. You know, a lot of guys can't control themselves, especially when you bring the amount of women that's out here. It's hard to control yourself. So if you're an undisciplined guy and you come out here to Brazil, it can get bad.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and you could also get stuck in that like routine where it's like, I get up, go to the beach, go to Leme Beach, hang out, drink on the beach, smoke some, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing every day. And that's all you end up doing for 6 months to a year straight. You're like, damn, I didn't do the same thing every day. Like, so a lot of guys go out there, they don't even learn Portuguese. They just dare, go on the Mavs every day. So it's cool when you can go out there and learn the culture, go to different places. Me and Al went to our first baile, which was crazy. Like we went to like, you know what I'm saying, just experiences where it's like, damn, like this is crazy. So I think that a lot of guys like they get stuck, but then also they get, like Al said, but then they get stuck in doing the same thing all the time. So shout out to you for being there and obviously learning the language before you go there, but also showing people different parts of Brazil, different beaches and different areas that people can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I take pride in that show because Brazil, for a lot of people, like a lot of guys want to come here. A lot of people want to come here, but for a lot of people, it's kind of like, it's like a mystery, sort of. Like, it's like you may know somebody who's been here one time or a few times, but it's rare that you really know somebody that lives here or that stays the amount of time that I do or that y'all do out here. So it's like, I take pride in being able to just show people a different perspective and sort of just show people that it's a regular city out here. It's not, you're not gonna come out here and you're gonna have to be ducking and shit on the beach. Like, it's not dangerous. It's not as dangerous as you see in the movies or on the news and stuff. It's really not that feeling. Like I said, I feel safer here in Rio de Janeiro than I do back in the States. I don't know
100%.
about y'all, but a lot of places that I've been, especially in the States, are worse than, at least here in Zona Sul, in the main tourist areas here. I don't feel like it's that much to worry about.
100%. I don't feel in danger walking around at nighttime. I don't really do it just because Uber is like $1 to go pretty much anywhere, $2. But I can walk around at nighttime, feel safe. I I've been on the beach, you know, late nights, feel safe. Me and Steve, as he said, have been in the favelas doing
Yeah,
parties. You know, that everybody got guns and
exactly.
weapons and like heavy artillery, and I
Mm.
feel safer than I do going out in Atlanta. It's like it's unpredictable, or any major city. Like it's
Any major
unpredictable. Steve was DJing at he DJ'd at a club in Miami,
Mm.
and one of the days there was some dude wearing jewelry outside the club, and they just shot that dude up, and then shot, and it went into the club, and you
Yeah.
know, could have hit Steve, like just stuff like that.
Mm.
In Atlanta, people, you know, jack you for your cars, things like that.
Yeah.
And not that I'm afraid to go out or anything like that, but in Brazil, like I could be in the middle of like the biggest favelas or the most dangerous areas,
Yeah.
and you know, as long as you respect them, you go there with somebody
Mm.
that's from there, like
Yeah.
you're not going to have any problems 9 times out of 10. You know, if you're a solid person, you're respectful, all of that stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. For sure. I always say that. As long as you know, respect the culture and you kind of just, learn to fit in, don't really stand out, just do your best to fit in. You shouldn't have any problems here unless you really are looking for problems.
Mhm.
They're not Brazilians are not the type of people that are just going to fuck with you for no reason, you know.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, so when are y'all coming down here to Brazil? When are y'all coming back out here?
So
Uh, the end of December, we'll be there for the 28th. We might get there like a few days before then, but we're gonna really start our. We're doing like a meetup, a whole meetup where we're gonna
Mm,
meet the supporters of the channel, kick it
yeah.
with them, you know,
Mm.
do a bunch of stuff, and that begins on the 28th of December.
On the 20th. Okay. Word.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Let me read some of these. Hold on. What do you say? Brazil's the final boss. It's heaven. Nah, facts, man. Facts. All right, so we got a new member to the channel, man. Appreciate you, Pablo. Appreciate you, bro. Let me see. We got another new member. Appreciate you, CJ. Salute for coming a member, man. Salute. And then we got one more. We got another new member. Salute Tick, man. Salute Tick. Tick AI, man. Salute for becoming a member to the channel, man. Appreciate that. Who we got? Who we got? Claudia in the chat. Don Banks, love this live setup for sure. For sure. Much love, Claudia. For sure. So have y'all done? Y'all do a lot of yacht parties out here, though, right? Y'all done plenty of yacht parties. Like I've seen a lot of y'all footage. I've seen
Yeah.
y'all being here, and like I've seen it. It looks lit. The party that y'all have, and
Yeah.
then y'all see the party that I have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like you bring both of them together, it's gonna be insane.
Right. Yeah. No, because
best of
I'm
both
thinking,
worlds.
yeah, that was the thought process was like, okay, Don's lit. You know what I'm saying? We're lit.
Yeah.
Who lit motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, get some shit popping. It should be crazy. And then we realize we know some of the same girls,
Yeah,
like this
facts.
mutual, you know what I mean? Brazil's big, but it's small. Like it's
Yeah, it's
like,
small. It's
especially
small.
depending on where you go, if you're
Uh,
at some of these same spots, you're gonna
mm,
meet some of the same girls. So we know a lot of the same girls.
mm,
But then there's obviously a bunch that we don't know because you've been
uh,
down there. But yeah, no, we thrown a bunch of yacht parties down there. They've been very successful. The
mm,
ratios have been great. The girls had a good time.
yeah.
Um, you know, everything's been good. You know what I mean? And we really just enjoy the vibes. When we go on the yachts, it's we do like a Brazilian barbecue. We play some of our music, of course, Future, Drake, whatever, but we do
Yeah.
still hear that Brazilian funky music because
Exactly.
that's when they bend over and start
Exactly. That's when
throwing
it
that
start
shit.
getting crazy. It start getting crazy,
Yeah,
that motherfucker. They hear that Brazilian
yeah,
fuck, you should be getting crazy.
yeah. Like when I tell men, like, you think you like twerking, but like it's something
uh,
about when a Brazilian girl hears that funk music and she just like, I can't really explain it, chat, but you'll see when we do the yacht party if you've never been there or if you're coming to the yacht party. The girls just go crazy, man, and they really they take pride in shaking ass in their culture, which
yeah.
is dope. I fuck with it.
Yeah, it is dope. And like I said, even like the parties here in Brazil are even better than a lot of parties that I've seen, like even in Miami. Honestly, like I just like the vibe here more, and the girls are just more animated, they're not
Yeah,
scared to get loose with it. And I like that.
yeah, and a
Yeah,
lot
they
of
know how to
guys,
have fun. They love
right?
their live music too. That's
Exactly,
that's one
exactly.
Yeah,
thing that, yeah. So that's cool. the whole culture is dope. As Steve said, they really know how to dance. They really like, if they like you, they really like you. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. I think you talked about it in one of your vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to talk about that now, but like, have you
Uh,
been into like situations like where with girls where it's like, they like you a lot, you might not like them as much, or like,
right.
just stuff like that. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
me, it was like the very first time it was like there was this one girl. She was cool, and I felt bad because she saw me like with other girls on my Instagram. Now I'm a little bit more
Mm.
um secretive on how I do stuff. I put stuff on close friends, that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
put it behind there.
You can't
But
show
she saw
everything.
all that stuff, and she would like, she really liked me. She was like hurt. It was like her heart was broken. But like,
Yeah,
we weren't together. Like, the cultures are just so different.
right.
So have you had any situations like that down there?
Nah, I've definitely had situations like that. I remember actually like one of the first girls that I really started talking to in Brazil. She was the first Brazilian girl I've ever been with. But I actually met her in Colombia. It's a
Hmm.
funny story, but I met her in Colombia and we kicked it out there for like 3 days or something like that. And she wanted me to come to Brazil. So she was one of the main reasons why I first came to Brazil. So I came to Brazil. First time was about 2.5 years ago, and we kicked it my first time. I ended up staying for like a month or two. Then I left. Then I came back, and this was the time. I think this was last year when I started my YouTube channel. This was last year when I started my YouTube channel, and she was like in love with me, you know. And by this time, I had already put out like 3 or 4 videos on my YouTube channel, and I wanted to make content with her because she was a flat out baddie, like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I wanted to make content out with her, and I ended up, she wanted to see my YouTube channel, so I showed her. It was like 2 or 3 videos, and I showed her, and she lost it, bro. She lost it. She was crying and some more shit, and she seen the video where a bitch was kissing me on my neck and shit like that, and the bitch was, and she was cooking for me, the girl that cooked the
Oh
steak
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff, and
yeah,
she didn't like it, and we ended up just falling out over that. But like I said, she was really in her mind like I was her husband. She wanted to be her husband and that type of stuff.
yeah.
And I wasn't on that type of vibe, but I
Mm.
already made that clear to her. But still, she clung on to me and she would not let that go. And after that, we kind of just fizzled out. But a lot of girls are like that out here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they get
Yeah,
super duper jealous, like super jealous.
yeah,
Yeah.
But the thing I like about it is when girls like you, like they like you a lot, and it's a pro and a con. Like, it's like, man, I'm like, this chick clingy, and I don't really like her like that. But just like the choosing signals are like, if they staring at you for like a few seconds, like the rule
Yeah.
is like, they like, the culture is they kiss and all this
Yeah.
stuff. I don't do all that off rip,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Fact,
like,
fact.
that's part of their culture. Like, if they make eye contact with you for like 2 or 3 seconds, like the rule is like you kissing.
Yeah,
But
exactly, bro. They let you know if they want you.
yeah.
They let you know. Like you should, when you go out, you're gonna be catching signals all the time. But if you
mhm,
look, even if you're not really looking for it, they will let you know. They go out of the way. They'll come closer to you. They'll kind of bump. They'll bump into you and shit. Like they're not scared to make the first move, bro. They're not scared to make the first move. That's another thing I like about Brazil. A lot of time, especially back in the States and other places I've been, a lot of times females they won't show any type of interest in you, and they expect you to just do everything, from
Mhm.
start to finish. But here in Brazil, it's like they help you to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
yeah, yeah. I fuck with the culture there. I think the women there are even. I remember just walking down Copacabana, like just the beach area, or really even on the back streets. Like, you don't even have to be near the beach. You'll see a lot of beautiful women. They'll stare at you. They'll like, even they don't say anything, but yeah, their body language and their like choosing signals are very direct there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I love that. I love that about the culture. That's why I'm looking forward to like being down there, looking forward to the boat party.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be dope. And
Yeah.
like, I think that the girls, like, the thing with me with the women there is that not only that, so I personally think that Colombian chicks are a little bit better than Brazilian chicks, but Brazilian chicks are sexier. Like the sex appeal is better. And like, because I'm not a fan of all the tats. I think a lot of girls down there do
the
these
tat
graffiti.
culture is insane.
It's a little too much. I'm like, damn, if you ain't have all them tats, like you could be wifey. Like,
Mm.
of course I'll still smash, but like it's not like it's just something about these big like gang tat. They look like
they
they
have
got
some
gang
in their
tat.
stomach, some shit in the middle of their chest or something. I really don't like all of that.
Yeah.
But some of them just be bad enough. Where I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I remember we were on Leme Beach, and this shorty had like a fucking tiger, like just like on her fucking thigh, just like damn, like you got too much going on, bitch. Like just if you had none of that or just some like tasteful tattoos, you would be good. But you know, me and Al, I mean, we speak a little Portuguese. Al probably speaks a little more than me, but I've had no issue taking girls out on dates there. Like, and I'll speak Spanish to them. They be understanding my Spanish. So I'm like, all right, cool, because I speak more fluent Spanish. But that's another thing. I mean, yes, of course, you need to learn the language because I think it's just better. But down there, you could just holler at girls. Like, I don't know. Let me ask you, Don, do you see Brazilian like guys like Crias? Like, do you see, I guess that Cria is a Brazilian, or is that a guy from the favela? What does Cria mean?
Yeah, Cria is like you from the favela. Yeah.
Okay.
Cria,
do you see the Cria guys or just guys in general in Brazil holler at women like how a black dude would? Because I don't be seeing them. I mean, I do see girls pass by and they kind of look, but I never see no dude just run up like a girl walk past. He's like, yo, like I know they're more aggressive down there, and maybe it's just where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it.
I don't really see that either. I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of them looking, but I don't really see like a chase down hunt. They don't. That's very rare to see out and about. You know, I've seen it more in a lot of other places I've been to compared to here.
Yeah, and it's weird, but I know some of them do. But I just maybe it depends on the situation. When me and Al went to that baile, that was it. Have you been to a baile yet?
Yeah, I've been to a few. Do you remember what favela you went to, or where was that?
Oceania.
Oh, Oceania. Okay, yeah, I've been up there too. Yeah, that should be crazy, man.
That shit fire.
And those favela parties get crazy.
Bro, I be looking straight. I'm not looking at no bitches.
Yeah, I'm not nobody's girl. Yep.
Cause bro, they be, you know what I mean? You just gotta play it cool out there, cause bro, they be on some shit. The shit you see out there is like, damn, you know.
Man, chat. Them favela girls. I mean, I guess a lot of them are from favela that you might see when you're in the city, but when you in the favela, like you're like, damn, she bad. Like it's different. It's different.
It's different. Oh, let me read this. James says the flakiness in Brazil is insane among chicas. It is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The flakiness is insane, but it's I say it's up there with Colombia.
Yeah.
It's up there with Colombia. It's in my top 3 of flakiness as far as the places I've been to. The girls flake a lot. Have y'all experienced that too?
Yeah, I've experienced it. I remember there was this chick that she was so bad. She's one of probably like the baddest chick I ever ended up hitting.
Yeah.
But just the whole entire time just trying to get her over to the crib and everything. And I was just, she would flake. And then I, kept my cool. I didn't, make a big deal out of it. But it's like all this time wasted. And it happened like 3 or 4 times. And typically I would give up, but like she was like a star. And so I was just like, just playing it cool. I just invite somebody else over or go kick it with them. But, it happens. I think Colombia is still like, if you go to Medellin and you trying to date some, like the flakiness there is a lot higher.
Yeah, I agree. But
I think, they do flake too much. It's more than American chicks.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say it's more than American chicks. But it's like they so bad where it's like sometimes I just forgive them. For real. Let me see what
just Brazilian women are on another level.
Brazilian women are on another level. Facts. Like I say, Brazil is my favorite woman. They're my favorite woman. And if you just add in the personality factor too, I like the girls hanging out with the girls in Brazil more than I do in Colombia or even Thailand is close. posted in Colombia. The girls in Colombia, their personality just to be a little bit off for me.
Yeah.
But here in Brazil, like it's been like the coolest girls I've known. And that's what I think that separates it too. But even just the diversity here is a big thing for me.
Colombia is just like all about now. The chicks
Yeah.
are just so focused on right now. They don't like look at the future or anything like this. Man, if I treat this dude well, he's gonna, he may take care of me or something like that. They don't look at any of that. They just think of right now. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do this for planning for right now.
Fact.
In Brazil, you just got some of the most, I don't know. It's just their personalities, like you said. It's just so cool, down to earth. You can kick it with them. You can talk to them about anything.
Facts.
And they're just super cool to be around.
Yeah, facts.
I think when I watched your Thailand video though, Don, I think that you really did like the Thailand, because when the one girl was cooking for you, I felt like you really fucked with the Thai bitches. Like you really liked them. Maybe not so much the looks wise, like they're not, maybe don't compare as much like body.
Yeah, just hanging out with them though.
Yeah, but
I do. I fuck with Tom. I think that was my third time going. And like the first 2 times I've been there, I stayed for like 2 or 3 months. This time I only stayed for like a month and a half. But yeah, I love Thailand. Like I said, I got Thailand in front of Colombia at just my favorite places. But it's not for looks, of course, but just for other reasons. But you know what I mean? It's that's my top 3 though. Still Brazil, Thailand, and probably Colombia after that. Right. What would be our top 3?
That's a good question. That's a good, yeah. I mean, Brazil's definitely goated. Like, and Brazil's not just like better than Colombia. Like, it's on a different planet. Like, it's on its own planet. Then you got like other countries. So I say I do like Colombia at number 2, just because Colombia's similar to Brazil in just being a big country.
Yeah.
Brazil's way bigger, obviously, but Colombia is a country where you could get whatever you want. So like if you want the more darker girls or whatever, you can go to Cartagena. If you want the lighter skinned girls, you can go to Medellin. If you want the climate, Medellin's good. There's also Bogota if you want like the New York City vibe, but still being in Colombia. You got Cali, you got San Andreas, you got all those different terrains. You got Barranquilla, Santa Marta, Bucaramanga. There's so many different places, and then each territory or each terrain is completely different. And it's similar to Brazil. Like Brazil got like Sao Paulo, if you want the New York City feel. It's got Rio. I can't even really compare Rio to anything. It's kind of like Miami.
Yeah, like Miami is like the closest.
Yeah, Miami and LA because it got the mountains.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying.
You got that. Then you got Salvador Bahia, which is also dope. I saw you just went there too.
Well, that video was actually old. That video was actually old. That shit was probably like February.
Okay.
Yeah, but did y'all see that in the chat? Hey, put a 1 in the chat if y'all seen that video. That video was dope though. That was a dope video. But me and Honey, we weren't on speaking terms, or we weren't good, so I never edited it. I never put it out until now.
Okay. Okay.
Now, it was a dope video though.
So, what were your thoughts on Salvador Bahia?
Salvador was cool. I want to spend more time there, but Salvador was cool. The woman, beautiful, Afro Latinas up there. Like I said, if that's really your thing, Salvador Bahia is top. You're not gonna beat, as far as Afro, you're not gonna beat that. I love Salvador Bahia. I want to go back, but I want to spend more time there. But Salvador, it was cool. It's a little bit slower than here in Rio de Janeiro. But like, if you just want more of a slow, laid back, even more so than Rio de Janeiro, I would say Salvador Bahia is the spot to go to. But for me, I just love Rio because it has, I don't know, it's just the diversity here is insane. And like, this is the place, Rio is the place where every Brazilian comes for like their vacation. So all the baddies and stuff are coming here. Like, I got like 4 or 5 baddies that's coming to Rio within like the next week that I know from other cities and stuff. So it's about to get, especially right now, because they all getting out of school. Summertime is starting. So now it's really the prime time to be here in Rio. So that's what I say. This yacht party is going to be insane. Because it's going to be, all the baddies are going to be in Rio for New Year's. All the baddies are going to be here.
The crazy part about Rio in New Year's is like baddies from Colombia, baddies from every country come to Rio during New Year's. Like, so like yeah, those of you, like, just to plug it though, y'all go to the website, the Don
Yeah,
Banks
I'm putting it
website.
in the chat.
You can
I'm putting
drop
it
it.
in.
Yeah, you go to the website, guys. We have basically a month and a week, I guess, until the party, but purchase your tickets. You can use coupon code Don Banks and you'll get a Don Banks
All right, guys. So
NYE party.
this is the website right here, guys.
Yeah.
So this is the website. You can go ahead and check out the tickets right there and the information on the party. But especially when you're checking out, you got to use the coupon code Don Banks for $200 off your ticket.
$200 off. Yep.
Yeah, so definitely y'all go check out everyone go check out the New Year's Eve party link info, man. Y'all got to see what's going on because it's insane. Like the setup is gonna be insane. We're gonna have the food there, the DJ. It's gonna be a vibe.
It's gonna be a vibe, man, and we're gonna have some baddies, man. And I really like, for me, for this particular party, I want to make sure everything's just good, everything's as perfect as it can be. We're gonna see the fireworks. I want to get some girls that are more lit. I don't want girls on their phones the whole time. And it's like we're real big on just like, let's have fun, let's enjoy ourselves. We're bringing in 2020, 26, and I just feel like we really have to turn up. So we'll probably live stream part of it. Obviously, we can't live stream the whole thing because it may get a little spicy, but I think the content that we get from it too is gonna be just super crazy. I'm just super excited, man. Like it's gonna be fun, and I think the girls might even turn up more because I know New Year's there is tradition. Everybody wears white. Everybody turns up. So this is my first. This is me and Al's first New Year's in Rio. We've done Carnival.
Our first one.
Yeah, we've done Carnival and all this other stuff, but we just never came for New Year's for whatever reason. I think Al ended up leaving. I guess Al's been there over a year, but like he's never was there around this time, I guess.
Yeah, I would leave and come back and always spend the holidays, in the States. But now I'm just like, I gotta. I saw what happened was I saw they got like a little short on YouTube, and it was on IG, and one of my friends sent it to me. He's like, "Yo, is this New Year's?" I was like, "I don't know. I've never been there for New Year's." So, I was like, this year I gotta go for New Year's because I've been for me and Steve gone for Carnival the last 2 years, and typically we'll go down, like I've been down in January, but yeah, it looks crazy. And I was there for a couple of the concerts that they did on the beach. Madonna was there when I was there one of the years. There was Madonna, like 5 million people on the beach. Like, so I already know what it's gonna be like. Like that shit was crazy.
Bro, it's insane. But like I said, it's insane here. But that beach, I've done it the last 2 years, bro. It gets crowded, bro. It gets a little too crowded. I ain't gonna lie, too crowded for my liking. Just going to the beach, like it's gonna be a lot of people. Everybody and their mom is gonna be on the beach, and like I said, the robberies on the beach are insane. Like, especially during New Year's Eve, all the kids, all the guys from the favelas, they all come down for New Year's Eve to be on that beach. And
I already know it.
They looking for licks.
Yeah.
Yep. They looking.
I remember we were there for Carnival and they was just looking at my just trying to like look at people's pockets and what they had. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. Like, I'm not old or nothing like old, but like I just don't want to be smushed, and like I'd rather just be on a yacht. I think it's just gonna be more like cool and more chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the vibe you're gonna want on New Year's Eve. You're gonna want the vibe. Y'all gonna want to be on a yacht rather than be on crowded Copacabana. Like I've done it the last 2 years, but I probably won't ever do it again. Honestly, like I prefer to just be somewhere a little bit more exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Cause we were like, look, rooftop or yacht, yacht. Like what could we do?
The rooftops are more. The rooftops are more expensive.
They're more expensive.
But the rooftops expensive as hell.
They like 1,300 at some of the places. USD, so it's crazy.
Expensive, man.
Yeah. So hold on, you've been asking us a lot of questions. Let's ask you a couple questions, unless the chat got some more questions for you.
The chat had one question. They said, "Can y'all do a quick comparison of Brazil and Colombia food, police, chicas, etc.?"
Okay, let me pull it up. Can y'all do a quick comparison of Brazil and Colombia food, police, chicas? I'm new to the channel.
This is all subjective, but I'll answer it first. I don't like Brazilian food. I think that their food is not that great. It's good, but it's not that great. I feel like some places just don't know how to cook certain stuff, especially like chicken. I've had bad chicken experiences there. The chicken ain't cooked all the way. Their food is decent, but I don't feel like they have a dish where I'm like, man, this is fire. You know what I mean? Like I like Brazilian steak, obviously, whatever. I don't know. And then like even just certain places we go, I feel like the food's not always prepared right. But so I like Colombia food, specifically like Cartagena or somewhere where there's more like black people, like they put some spice in their food. Medellin very bland. It's
I didn't like the food of Medellin.
Yeah, it's like white people food. Like what Medellin is like white Latinos. Like they don't spice their food. Police, you want to know about police, or are you talking about chicas? I don't know what he means by police.
I think he meant to put a comma. Police and chicas.
Okay. I've heard things about police in Brazil that you don't want to film them or like do nothing crazy because they'll get testy with you. I've never had an issue with a police officer or any police in Brazil at all. They've left me alone.
Me either. I've never, and I've been here a combined almost 2 years now, and I've never had any problems.
We've had issues with police officers in Colombia for sure, extortion and all that kind of stuff, but never with the. We've never been pulled over. I don't think I've never had.
We've never had any encounters with the
once. Yeah. In Rio and Sao Paulo, wherever. And then chicas, in my opinion, I think Colombian chicks are just a little more prettier in the face or whatever. I feel like Brazilians.
I would agree. I would agree with that though. I think they're prettier in the face. I do think that.
But total package, body, face, everything, Brazilian girls win. And Brazilian girls are like more freakier. Like they're just more like the best smashing I've done has been Brazil. Like they're just more like they're throwing it back on you.
They're funner. They're funner to be around. I think they have a better sense of humor.
Picture Colombian girls being too cutesy. Like
they're too cute.
They're too cute in bed. Like you know what I'm saying. Brazilian girls are like they're more like aggressive. Like,
they're more open. Like if they want you, they're gonna tell you. It's not gonna be no bullshit. Like the Colombian girl, it's just I don't know, something. Their personality has just been a little.
Yeah, like would you rather have the 10 or the 9 that's like too cute, like in bed, and she just right, or do you want like the 6, 7, right, like whatever that's like, or 8 that's like like you know, or she's like sexy and she's like I don't know, like there's something about Brazilian girls, man. Like it's just a different. They don't gotta be bad. I don't care that they're not a 10. It doesn't matter. Because she got the body and she just cool. Like she, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it, bro. I don't know what y'all think about it, but that's mine.
I'll go next. As far as the food, there are a lot of spots that I do like to eat at in Brazil. I got like several in Copacabana, a few in Ipanema, all over Brazil. Like you can find the food that you're looking for.
Yeah,
there's a Mexican spot I go to in Copacabana that's banging. There's chicken spots, a ton of chicken spots. There's a Mediterranean spot I go to. Yeah. It's you're gonna be able to find whatever food you're looking for. Now I do agree with Steve on the cooking of chicken at some places. Sometimes they'll be cooking your chicken medium. Like you need that shit well done, and they be cooking your chicken medium.
Exactly. A lot of times they'll do that. Like a lot of times I'll tell them though, like I want it well done.
Yeah. So that's the one thing that I don't really like, but it's still better than Medi's food. Cartagena, I think it's pretty similar as far as what I like, because Cartagena has some good spots, but I like some of the food, the restaurants and stuff better in Brazil. The drinks are by far better. You got the caipirinhas. You can get alcohol pretty much any bar in Copacabana. You're getting a drink for like $2.
Yeah, like $2.
Filled with alcohol. The conversion rates are better. You're getting a 6-to-1.
6-to-1. It's basically 6-to-1.
Yeah, 6-to-1 in Brazil, and right now it's like 3-something-to-1 in Colombia. So you're paying more for less. And then what else do you say? The police in Colombia, especially these last few times I went, they'll just pull you over and just stop you and search you. different times of the day. Like I was just walking around one of the local areas, and they just stopped me on foot and
Right.
search me and all that. Like, so that's Colombia. They're kind of also, they're looking for people that smoke weed.
Yeah,
And keep
facts,
weed
facts.
on them or drugs and things like that. So I don't partake in that. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But like, imagine you're on your way to Delirium. They pulled over our van. It was
They'll
holding
pull
like
you over.
15 people.
Yeah.
They knew that the van was going to Delirium. It's holding 15 people, and then they're gonna search everybody and try to find some drugs. That's Colombia police.
Yeah,
but
I've heard that.
Brazil, they don't really do that. The closest thing you'll see is sometimes when you're on the beach, especially like a Rasta beach, like the culture is like everybody's just smoking weed.
Yeah, everybody's smoking on the beach.
Yeah. So they'll have the police on the four-wheeler sometimes, and if they smell it, like they'll come over to that person and try to find it.
Yeah.
But I've never been in a situation where I got pulled over or searched by the police.
Yeah,
like, it just doesn't really happen.
Yeah, it's happened to me one time. Like when I was heading to Baja de Tijuca, it's like a real corner that most of the time they'll be sitting at. That's happened to me, I think once or twice. But like I said, knowing that language will help you out a lot. Like I was able to explain myself, talk to the guy, and he just he knew that I lived here, so he was kind of But like I said, I haven't had any bad encounters with any police here. I've always felt safe. I've never been in an area where I really just felt unsafe here in Brazil. But it's just not what I think a lot of people think it is.
Yeah.
Let me
Facts.
See. Let me see.
What are your how do you compare it to Colombia, Nar?
Let me see. What else did he say? Let me read the question.
Food, police, chicas, some shit.
The food, like you said, I think Cartagena. I like the food in Cartagena more than I did in Medellin. I say that the food in Cartagena is probably better than the food here in Brazil. But I like Brazilian steak and I love the seafood here, so it's good enough for me to at least to live here. That's what I say. And then the food, police. I just talked about the police and the chicas. I'm gonna go Brazil. I'm gonna go Brazil for the chicas. Just I think the personality gives it that bump for me. The personality and then just the super diversity, man. When I wake up, I can literally just imagine who I want to be with, who I want to find that day, and go out and find that on the beach. So I think that's just the thing that separates it for me. But it's neck and neck. It's not too much of a separation between the places. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, he said enter coupon Don Banks for the checkout. Yeah, for sure, man. When y'all checking out, you got to enter that coupon code Don Banks for the $200 off your ticket, man. And like I said, the website should be in the chat. Don Banks New Year's Eve party, NYE party. Let me see. I think we got a super chat. Shout out to Shownuff622. Thank you for the $2 super chat, man. That last one from your vlog is a 10 out of 10 past the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Nigga, you crazy? You
in the vlog where you say that may be wifey?
That's my damn wife. I'm gonna pass you her WhatsApp, bro. What the hell you thinking, man? That's my wife, bro. And they funny though. They be talking about I find a wife every damn video.
Shout out to Show Enough though.
Yeah, shout out to Show Enough. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Police treated me great in Brazil. I talked shit about their president, told them how to download stream shit. That's Brazil. Yeah, for sure. Delirium is closed now in the city center.
Delirium's closed in the city, but it's open outside the city.
Yeah, that
closed. What do you say? Their sushi is good too. I'm not too big on sushi. Y'all like the sushi? I never really.
I don't eat sushi.
Yeah,
I don't eat sushi either.
Y'all don't eat sushi.
I'm good. Save myself a trip to the bathroom. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we can go ahead and open up the panel. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up here.
Okay.
On the panel. Let me drop the link.
So let me ask you too, Don. So you're originally from what? You're from what state? Oh, you live in Miami.
No, I'm actually from Virginia. I'm actually from Virginia.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Miami, but I usually I just say Miami because it's somewhere that everybody knows,
Right,
and
right.
it's just a little bit more exotic. You know, when they hear that, they say, "Oh," rather than if I say in Virginia, most people just be like, "What?" You know. So they usually that's what I just say for the content stuff. But I'm actually from 757 Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
Okay.
Where y'all actually from?
We're from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
Okay, word. Okay.
Yeah, and then I moved to Alexandria, Virginia, for a little bit. Lived in Maryland, Rockville, Maryland, Bowie, Maryland, DC area, and then I moved to Miami from there. So, yeah, I've been all around, but yeah, I was like wondering if you were from Miami or what, like exactly, like specifically if you were. But that's what's up.
Yeah.
Virginia Beach, is that near Hampton?
Yeah, that's right
Yeah.
near Hampton. It's like 20, 30 minutes away from Hampton. I lived all over the 757. I lived in Newport News, Hampton, and Virginia Beach.
Okay, yeah, my sister went to Hampton, so I went to a couple of
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hampton had some bad chicks, man.
Yeah, Hampton was that spot. I ain't gonna lie. Hampton was that spot. I used to stay on campus.
Hampton used to have a curfew. You could they would have a thing where they couldn't be out past a certain time. Hampton was a little strict, but there were some bad chicks.
Facts. Hold on, let me see. At least wait for him to find his next wife. Fact. I'm on the hunt, man. I'm still on the hunt. Don funny as hell. Shout out to Claudia. Hold on, what they say? Now I want to say, how's the MILF ratio between?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good.
I
say Columbia.
Yeah. I think Columbia, but Rio, it's a lot.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's a lot. Like it's almost to the point where I assume a lot of them have children.
Yeah,
a lot of them have children out here, and young too. They'll be 20, 21 with one or even sometimes two kids already. So, but you would say Medellin is worse, Al?
It just seems like there's way more. I mean, as far as MILFs and single moms, I think that Colombia is like single mom central. Like, I can't find a chick there without kids, but I know Brazil's bad too, but I can still find them without kids. Like there's still several chicks that I talk to that hang out.
Here's the thing with the single mom thing too, chat. Like, so a lot of the women there are beautiful, like bad. And so the men act accordingly. They cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like people think, oh, y'all are coming down there trying to take all the women, or y'all are coming down there dealing with all the pros, whatever. But it's like a lot of these chicks, they're having unsuccessful relationships with the dudes that are from there.
They all talk shit about the dudes.
Yeah, and them dudes have babies and leave and go on to the next girl and smash the next girl and smash it. Like, I'm not saying obviously there's good family men down here, of course.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like any other place. But I'm saying like a lot of dudes is cheating, especially in Rio and some of these main places where you go. Like, dude, it's crazy. So you know, just think about it, chat. Wherever there's beautiful women, men are gonna act accordingly. What would you do? Even if you're a Korea, even if you're from the favela, all these bad bitches,
all these bad bitches.
Yeah, like
keep it moving.
Yeah, like
that's literally how they think. Like I be having conversations with a lot of these niggas. They think just like how I think.
Same thing.
Honestly. Yeah. Especially right now. I'm a young nigga. I'm doing what I do. They think exactly how I think. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah. So don't think you go over there and it's like, oh, they're all family men. Nah, man, they got different girls. Some of them be fucking with hoes. They go to, they have their own little termas they go to. Like, don't think like just because they're Brazilian, like they're different. Nah, they're men at the end of the day, and they have actually really hot chicks, so they really can just, what I'm saying, get it in with a bunch of baddies.
So what would you say, Steve? Rio or Medellin? Which one would work? What would you say?
I would still say Medellin. Yeah,
you say Medellin. I think it's Medellin though. Honestly, it's close, but I give it to Medellin.
I know way too many girls that have no kids in Rio, and I don't know that many in
Medellin.
Maybe I could count on one hand, maybe, but I probably can't. It's tough.
Yeah,
and I don't blame them.
Yeah, but to them it's an everyday thing. Like they look like when we go to Leme Beach or we go to Ipanema, we're like, damn, and they're just kind of like, I see this every day. like it's different for us because we don't see this type of beauty walking around like that. But for them, it's like it's just regular.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's a normal day in the park.
Regular. Yeah.
Let me all right, let me see this. Let me bring this one up. D Hester says, can y'all discuss the ability to riz and chill with the girls for free compared to having to pay almost every time in CTG?
100%. As far as being in any of these places, like you have to be there to have the best odds. You got to be there long term. So I was in CTG pretty much all summer, right? And each day I was chilling with a different chick for free. That it wasn't anything paid for.
Yeah.
This whole time in CTG, what I did was I made an effort to learn Spanish. Shout out to Don. Like 4 months before I went over there, I started taking Spanish classes every day. My Spanish is on point. I knew how to talk to him. I knew how to riz him up. And you could just me and Steve have a rule. The reason why we have so many baddies is we have a rule that anytime we see a chick that's bad, we shoot our shot. And if you don't shoot your shot, you're gay. That's the way we look at it. That's the way you look at it. Or this chick's better than you. Either way. But we shoot our shot. We're good with girls in the States, so it's not like we're just going over there because we're trying to escape something. Like, nah, me and Steve pull baddies in the States. Yeah, I'm sure Don has too. Yeah. So it's like you're going over there and just doing the same thing, and it just works even better overseas. So in Cartagena, I didn't stay where the tourists stayed. I stayed outside where the tourist area was, and I cleaned up. And I'm just talking to these girls that never get hit on any other time, and I'm taking them back right away. Order them some McDonald's, and then we Netflix and chilling. Yeah. It's the same in Brazil. Brazil, the crazy thing was I didn't know any Portuguese there, and I was cleaning the fuck up.
Yeah, you can clean up. You can clean up.
I don't recommend it. I'm kind of the outlier, but it's Brazil is just like it's like you play Call of Duty and you start spawning on people. Like the girls just be spawning outside. Like it's just
spawning, bro. It's insane.
Come up out of nowhere. It's just a dime. Like it's crazy.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. I go outside every day and I'm seeing a different batch of baddies. It's like I'm playing a video game.
That's the way it feels like.
I'm playing a video game every fucking day.
Yeah, so it's just sheer numbers. You go out, you talk to them, and you shoot your shot, and you're good. Like you got a mouthpiece. You're decent looking. You smell good. You dress well. You're gonna be able to clean up there as well. So it's Brazil is just like more abundant. They're just everywhere. Like you just walk to the beach and they're like half naked. They're everywhere and they're half naked because they're going to the beach.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. And like I think just for the average guy, I would say Rio is probably a better like a rid. It's more visibility in Rio than I would say in a CTG or a Medellin, just because it's more spread out. Mm-hmm. I'm saying if you get outside of like the main tourist areas here in Brazil, if you just go maybe to Barra de Tijuca or you go to Recreio or Niterói or something, if you get outside of just the one strip in Copacabana where all the P4P action is going on, if you get outside of that, you can really clean up. You can clean up out here, especially you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? You shape, and especially if you know the language, it's through the roof.
The language, it's unfair.
Like if you know the language, it's game over.
It's unfair.
So honestly, but like Al said, I was able to clean up in CTG, knowing because I know Spanish too. So being able to talk to them in CTG, and I was cleaning up honestly. So basically wherever I go, like I said, I've only paid for it 3 or 4 times in my life. So I cleaned up in the States. That women is not the reason why I travel. It's more so the quality of life and stuff like that. But it's, Brazil is, I think for the average guy, you'll probably have more success just rizzing in Brazil.
Yeah. Just to add my 2 cents, the ability to riz is pretty easy. The girls in Brazil, or like even in CTG too, like they're not gonna necessarily nuclear reject you. If they're not interested, they just say no and move on. Like they're real cool about it. I haven't had any issues. I don't speak Portuguese either, but
Mhm.
I remember I was walking in Copacabana, some girl was selling caipirinhas, pulled up on her. You know what I mean? Typed what I typed in my translator, turned it to her like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Also, y'all got to think too, like facial expressions. So when you show her the text, you got to be like, you got to kind of do something and she'll smile. You know what I mean? You can't just,
you gotta have some charisma.
yeah, you can't just go up to her like this. Like, you got to kind of like, if you said something funny, then you got to, when she laugh, you got to laugh. So it's a way to riz girls. Women like to read. So
yeah, for sure.
You have a little bit of that on your side. You need to learn Portuguese. You need to learn Spanish, but like they like to read shit.
Yeah.
You can still stimulate their mind. Like, so Al has a way that he does it. I have a way that I do it. On the yacht, me and Al aren't necessarily going to speak fluent Portuguese between now and we do the yacht party with Don Banks. But what y'all see, they gonna be fucking with us because
they're gonna be fucking with you.
Yeah, like the one we did
you can get around it. You can get around it with other. You just gotta boost up other skill sets. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
your Portuguese is not there. You gotta have it in another area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so and you gotta have and you gotta have a little swag, dress so nice. Like I'm a skinny dude, right? I'm not the big bulkiest dude, but like, okay, but I got dreads, clean cut, right? Like I might be a girl's kind of type. Some girls like skinny dudes with dreads. So I'll be walking down Copacabana and girls will be fucking looking at me. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So but you also got to notice that. But what's cool about Brazilian chicks in particular is they'll let you know that they like you. And you know, you can try to kiss them and like it's more like, what are we doing type shit. So I fuck with the culture. The riz ability is not hard, but you just, and if you don't know the language, there's a way to do it. But like I said, it depends. It depends.
Yeah. Facts. Let me get to these super chats right here. Shout out to Fox for the $5 Canadian. Thanks for all the advice. Don gives great input, even if he's on real time now. For sure, man. I appreciate that $5, man. Appreciate that. Let me see. JJM Director. Appreciate the $5 super chat. I have a wedding to attend in Mexico City next year. Any experiences out there? I've never been to Mexico City. Have y'all been? I've never been.
I've never been. I've only been a couple of Lucas.
I heard it was a good city. I heard it was a big digital nomad area, but I don't have any experience there.
Yeah, I'll say this about Mexico: just be super careful there. I won't say the word, but the gangs out there are very like it's real. And you could be out there trying to talk to a girl and it could easily be involved with one of those people. You know, you have to worry about that a little bit more than you do in other places. Even though they are everywhere, it's just it's different in Mexico.
For sure. All right, we got another super chat. Appreciate you, Lamont70 for the $10 super chat, man. Good stuff, brothers. This will be epic. Hey, that's facts, man. That's facts, man. I think this yacht party is gonna be something. I think that it hasn't really been seen before, especially on New Year's Eve here in Rio de Janeiro. You niggas have never really seen that on YouTube and on the internet in general.
I've never seen it. I've never seen anybody do any content or live stream any content or like even just I haven't seen it in the travel space yet. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah. This is gonna be insane. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time.
So I think somebody pulled up. They
I'm about to pull him in right now.
Okay.
Shout
out to I think that's Kev B. I think that's our guy.
Yeah, Kev. It looked like maybe that's yep. Shout out to Kev.
And then CJ too. Shout out to everybody supporting Don, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate y'all.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo.
Yeah, como vai? Boa noite.
Boa noite, irmão. Beleza?
Beleza. Isso mais ou menos também isso tranquilo.
Tudo tranquilo?
Sim.
Tá aprendendo rápido. Você tá aprendendo rápido.
Sim.
O português.
Sim, sem problemas.
Shout out to you, bro. How you been? You chilling?
Can't complain. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna try to do it in Portuguese. Meu nome, I guess you could say Demir. I don't care. Meu nome Demir. Muito prazer. You know, I appreciate. Oh damn, he dropped.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, muito prazer. You guys are doing good with the stream. Muito bem, muito bom. All that good stuff.
Hey, where you
Appreciate it, man.
located,
Through the
bro?
vein.
Was it say Anji? Was it Anji? How do you say it?
Gianji Vose, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. But if I were to say, I would say
Elso G.
Elso G. Nova Yorkie.
New York.
Mm.
Sim.
Okay, word.
Yeah, he said it in Nova Yorkie. I like that.
New York.
I've been
So
struggling.
have you been here to have you been here to Brazil? Are you planning to come to Brazil?
I'm coming. I'm coming in February, man. Remember, I was on the thing with Honey. I was asking. I was like, Isu.
I remember you. I remember you. Yeah, he was risen up Honey a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He was risen her up a little bit.
Yeah, man. I take lessons. I was taking like twice a week. Now I'm doing it like 3 times a week with my teacher's karaoke. So
That's how you do it.
All I do is like try to work out, eat very lean, like watch my diet, and like what yesterday I did like 10 miles walking, work out, and just practice my Portuguese. And I'm just on it. Like I'll be there. In fact, I'll be there day after Valentine's Day from Carnival. So
Okay. That's perfect time to come, bro. That's like the middle of summertime.
Yeah.
That's gonna be perfect. The weather's gonna be perfect.
I'm hyped. I had a few questions for you guys. What I'm struggling with right now is finding I have like at least 5 or 6 Airbnbs I'm eyeing. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I know Barra de Juca is more a suburb kind of place, and it's far out. It's further out from like Botafogo, I think it is, or Botafogo.
Yeah, Botafogo.
Botafogo and Ipanema and other places. So out of all the places for a first timer, where would you say I should go? Voice gusto.
Copa.
For a first timer, I'll probably recommend probably Copacabana or Ipanema.
Ipanema, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Ipanema probably the first time. It's really hard to beat, just the mix of like the local feeling you get there, while also the beautiful beach 5 minutes away walking wherever your Airbnb is going to be 5 minutes away from the beach. I like the restaurants in Ipanema better. I've never had any problems walking around even at nighttime in Ipanema or Copacabana, but my favorite is still Ipanema, but you can't go wrong with Copacabana or Ipanema. But Botafogo, like you were saying, I think that's about 10 or 15 minutes away by car. So it's like you're gonna be further away from the beach, but the Airbnbs are going to be cheaper in Botafogo than they are going to be in Ipanema. Okay. So it's like you can base it off your budget, but I would prefer to be in Ipanema or Copacabana. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Voice now Barra da Juca gusto. I like Barra da Juca. I think the baddest of the baddest are really in Barra da Juca. It's a lot of baddies out there. I stayed out there for like a month and a half. And especially if you go to the beach over there, the beach is over there, and then the beach clubs. Have y'all been to the beach clubs over there?
Yeah,
Krabby, all that,
Bro,
of course, man. And Recreo Beach is my favorite beach.
Bro, I went to Barra da Juca on a beach club. If you go on the weekends, on a Saturday, or when the sun is out,
I heard it's like West Hollywood a little bit.
It's gonna look like an Instagram Explorer page, bro.
Yeah,
literally everywhere you look, you're gonna see tens. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Like the baddest of the baddies, that's where they all go. Okay, because I feel like I'm looking at Airbnbs. I'm like, damn, like all the ones I want, like they're perfect prices. But it's like I already told my professor. I said I'm gonna ask. Well, my teacher, I told her I'm gonna ask her tomorrow. Like I can't choose where to go to. You know what I mean? So I have like 5 to 6 Airbnbs I'm deciding from, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to do so I could reserve it now. You know what I mean? But other than that, the most expensive thing for me right now is the ticket. Like I'm going for like 2 weeks. So from like the 16th all the way to like March 1st, it's like 800 and change. So I'm excited. Like I'm trying to give me a little thing, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to work on my Portuguese like all the time. I know I can clean up there. Well, I know it.
The 800 is round trip, or is it?
Yeah, round trip.
I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad
for 2 weeks
for Brazil.
It's like
during Carnival.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
I mean, look, if you stay in Barra da Juca, you're gonna be like 20 minutes away from Copacabana.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more like a chill vibe, not as like crazy. And you can certainly go back and forth between the two. Copa is gonna be obviously, and Ipanema is gonna be more touristy, a lot more going on the beach. When I go to Baja de Tijuca, I just feel like you just go on the beach and it's more like relaxed and not as crazy shit going on.
It's a little bit slower in Baja de Tijuca.
Yeah. But they got a strip with just all these beach clubs and nightclubs and strip clubs and all kinds of stuff you can go to. So
I was worried about the logistics because from where like everything is like from the Christ Redeemer going down is like where all the like the Ipanema, Copacabana is, and I'm like, okay. From my mind is thinking whenever I'm from New York, but I travel a lot throughout the states. But when my mind is thinking anything that's far out, I'm like, damn, what's the commute gonna be like? But you guys said like the Uber is gonna be like crazy cheap. Like I looked at the Uber,
probably like $6 to
from Baja to Copa. You might pay $6.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the only thing is, here's why I would recommend Copa. I typically recommend Copa for all first timers. Ipanema is also a great place, but Ipanema, a lot of the places are going to close early, like restaurants and things like that. Copa, you got everything open all night pretty much. You go to restaurants all night, 24/7. If you need some, drugstores are going to be open. Whatever you need, liquor stores, bars, all that stuff. And then you got clubs there where you don't even got to leave Copacabana. You got several hotspot clubs that you could hit up in Copacabana, and then you're closer to everything. And that 20-minute commute is like with no traffic. So on the weekends, you're going to run into traffic. Whenever it's Carnival is just going to have parades and stuff going on all over the city.
All over.
You might be waiting an hour and a half to get to Copacabana from Baja de Tijuca. So if your budget permits you to stay in Copacabana or Ipanema, stay there, because you're going to have everything there. And then you're going to be 15 minutes max away from mostly everything.
Yeah.
Sí me entiendo, muito bom.
That's what I'll say, bro. I'll say Copa or Ipanema. But like he was saying, Copa is like at nighttime. Copa is probably the place you want to be. Even if just walking on the beach. If you go to Lemmy over by like Rasta Beach and stuff, at nighttime everybody is over there. It's gonna be the best vibe at nighttime. But Ipanema closed a little bit earlier, but you can't really go wrong with either, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys mentioned the food, so I'm gonna say it and try to say it in Portuguese. I'm working my Portuguese. It's hard because in New York it's not as much, Portuguese. So I'm gonna say, você não gostou churrasco?
Churrasco or churrasco. I think it is.
Yeah,
the steak,
the barbecue.
Yeah. The barbecue, Brazilian barbecue. That's gonna be like steak and
the steak and
sausages.
I was wondering because I think it was Steve that said he wasn't really. Not a fan of Colombian food. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Colombian food like that either. To me, I think some of the best Latin food is between Mexican and Peruvian food. I haven't tried Brazilian
Peru crazy.
Yeah, they make the best pork chops, hands down. I put my life on it. But I was gonna ask
you. Do you like steaks? Do you like?
Yeah.
You like steak, right?
See.
Yeah. You gonna love to stay here in Brazil.
Okay. Brazil's got some of the best.
Some of the best steakhouses I've been to.
Yeah. Several steak spots.
About the chicken. They don't know how to cook chicken. You shouldn't have to tell somebody to cook the chicken well done, but you have to tell them how to cook the chicken. The steak is good. They do like a stroganoff. I get all kinds of steak there is fucking fire. They you can get a side of potatoes and whatever. Like they have good food. It's just chicken. They have a problem with chicken. Like that's my main
chicken. Yeah.
But everything else is decent. It's not bad food. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never gotten sick in Brazil. So
me either. I've never been sick off the food. I've never been sick. Let me get to these super chats right quick. Appreciate that CJ for the $2 super chat. Got to know how to move. And I say that's facts. Here in Brazil, you definitely have to know how to move, bro. And definitely, if you want a consultation, get at me at donbanks@gmail.com before you come out here, especially with with Carnival coming up and it's about to be summertime. You definitely got to know how to move out here in Brazil. You don't want to be lost in the sauce here in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ellis Duro, appreciate the $5 super chat, man, for the love. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. Appreciate that.
Hello, Ellis.
Yeah. And if you hit Don up for the consultation, he'll save you money. Like literally, like you might pay him for the consultation, but the information that he's gonna give you is gonna save
It's gonna
you
save you
money, time,
money.
all that stuff.
A bunch of
This
bullshit.
guy's an expert.
Yeah,
this is the person you want to talk to. If I'm sure if Azrael hits Don up and shows him the Airbnbs, Don will tell him like, "Yo, pick this Airbnb. This is
that's literally what I do especially in my conversation. That's literally what I do. You know, I know a lot of guys choosing.
Yeah, I'll hit you up between now and like beginning of December for sure. I'm just sorting out things. I'm not gonna hold you guys up too much, but I had like a few questions. Like, how much would you say overall Portuguese do you need? Like, they said how long have I been learning it? I would say since around Halloween, actually, to be honest with you. Around
Halloween?
Yeah, it's like I'm on my 7th lesson.
Yeah, about a month. Yeah, that's
good.
Progress. That's good progress. My February, você vai ficar quase fluente.
Beleza, hey.
Você vai ficar fluente.
So what would you say, like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how good do you think your Portuguese needs to be to like? Because I've seen your videos when you went to Recife, and it was smooth. I wanted to get to that point. Or when I think you were in Bahia, I was I was impressive. Like you were able to converse back and forth, and it wasn't the flow of the conversation. It was good. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how good does your Portuguese have to be for you to be dating like the Brazilian woman?
A scale of 1 to 10, I'd say probably about a
7,
5, 6. I say a 6. I say a 6. I say a 6. You don't gotta be an expert, bro. And they're more patient. Like the Brazilian woman, they'll work with you. Like they want the conversation to flow. So like they'll go out of their way to understand what you're talking about and stuff like that. Whereas some other countries, they won't really give you that time or that energy. But here in Brazil, you don't gotta be an expert, bro. As long as you can say a few words and you can just show them that you put in a little bit of effort to learn the language, that's going to give you those bonus points. Just that alone, you know, just the fact that you know a little bit of Portuguese is going to put you over 90-95% of guys, honestly.
Okay. And then like overall, outside of, looking good, dressing good, and, washing your ass, like what success, what other advice would you say you need to be successful with like the woman there? Just overall.
I just say if you're just a cool guy, you just laid back and don't do too much. They can, a lot of the women I talk to, they sense when a guy is trying to do too much, or if he's kind of like giving off a needy energy or stuff like that. They feel they're big on energy here. So if you really are just cool and you're just a guy that kind of just goes with the flow, that's going to take you farther than I say any other attributes, honestly. And what would you say, Al?
I agree with that. Also confidence, right? You go up, you talk to them, you tell them your intentions, all that stuff, and you just go and talk to them, ask for the number. That helps, but also, I mean, it's a combination for everything, man. You dress good as a man. It's like we can be lacking in some areas. Like I'm picking up girls I know zero Portuguese. I'm picking up baddies. Like
fact.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna be
supermodel types with no Portuguese. But I dress well. I smell good. I got confidence. I'm going up. I'm talking to them. I'm showing them I'm cool. I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah.
All of that stuff matters too. So the more Portuguese the more you fill up, that attribute in Portuguese, that meter. That's gonna help, dressing good. You got that other bar, just being cool, smooth.
I don't even know. I got like a whole. This is my.
He's serious.
My Portuguese word book is in my book bag.
That nigga trying to come out here. He trying to be like Don Banks when he come out here.
Yeah.
That's
good.
Got no fat out.
Right. I got the Portuguese adverb book in my book bag all the time. Like if I can't remember a word, I got the Google Translator on like my phone.
Yeah, fact.
I appreciate it. Muito obrigado. Ciao
bro.
at the logo. Thank you for having me on. It's been real. And I'm gonna get to that point by February. I'm gonna get me a nice little Adriana Lima. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. Just be outside. Be outside. Talk to all the women that you think are beautiful, and just be outside. Don't be in the crib Be outside.
Yeah, just be
walking
outside,
around,
bro.
going to places, go to the beach.
Be confident, bro. You know what I mean? When you go up to a shorty, say it with your chest.
You know what's crazy too? I kind of overthought it when I was in Lisbon last month, right? And I was speaking to a girl while I was at the airport, and I was shocked like how the conversation was flowing. And in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, like it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Like it's so easy. And she was from Brazil. Yeah. So it was so easier to approach. I'm like, damn, like she was actually like, okay, like, yeah, like what's up with you? You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a thing of like I was annoying her or whatnot, even though she had to like go, but like she literally stood there to say, okay, like I want to hear what you gotta say. And I was shocked of myself. I was shocked of myself, but then I was proud of myself, like, oh damn, that's off of like 4 lessons. Like I could really take this.
Yeah, by February you're gonna be straight, bro. You ain't got nothing to worry about, bro.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep going on with the show, bro. I appreciate you for coming up, bro.
Okay, make sure you do a boat party in February if you can, please. I would definitely come through if you can.
Right? I got you, bro. I got you, brother. Yeah. For sure. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring vibing with Misha. I'm gonna bring up my girl vibing with Misha right quick. Yo, Misha.
Yo.
What's good? How you feeling?
I'm good. I don't want to hold y'all up because the other 2 gentlemen, and of course yourself, y'all seem like y'all well seasoned. You know, like I just wanted to give a shout out to that guy that was on the panel because a lot of guys like they complain when they travel or they complain before traveling, but that guy is actually trying. He took Portuguese classes. He's asking questions, and he has said that he walked 10 miles. Like he's trying to work on his physical.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them girls in the country that travel the country.
Hold on. Hey, Misha, you breaking up. Hold on. Misha, you breaking up. Hold on. Oh yeah, she gonna come back in.
Okay.
It's funny because I was on another panel and I actually she was on that panel too. So shout out to Vibing with Misha.
Yeah, shout out to Misha. She mad cool.
Hey, she locked in. She locked in.
Yeah, she locked in.
She's super cool.
Tapped in them over.
But I mean, what she was saying is a testament to people like you, Don. People like us. You know, we're going to these places. We're showing them the blueprint, showing them how it can be done, and people are leveling up and doing it. So,
yo, Misha.
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. Like I was saying, like a lot of the guys, they just go out to these countries and they don't work on themselves first. And shout out to that guy that was just on the panel because he even said that he was working out and stuff. Like, I don't know if I had said it on your live or if it probably was my live, but one time I went to the DR with my husband, and after the girl got done doing whatever she was doing with him, she had came out and she like, "Are you sure he's black or is he Dominican?" I'm like, first off, Dominicans are black, but okay, he's an American. He's from over here. So I'm like, yeah, he's black. You know, he's a Moreno. I'm Puerto Rican. You know, he doesn't know how to speak Spanish or whatever. So why? What's up? What happened? She's like, well, because he smells good. And I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? And she's like, a lot of the black men that travel over there, they don't take care of themselves. They have funny smell. And that's why I want to come on here I'm saying that to say that guy, he's trying and to say to the chat or whoever is out there listening, like, work on yourself, you gotta work on yourself, and everything else will flow.
Can y'all hear her?
Because the Biggie was.
Yo, can y'all hear her? I think she's starting to.
Nah, she was breaking up a little bit.
Hey, Misha, go ahead.
It's better now. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
So did you hear everything I said?
Yeah, we heard you up to the certain like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, we heard you.
So yeah, like a lot of people, they complain, but they don't like to put in that work. But like, just take your time. Like if you got to work on yourself, if you got issues here, anywhere you go, you're going to have an issue.
Nah, exactly. Like your problems don't go away just because you start traveling, guys. That's one thing.
What I'm saying.
You got to
work on yourself.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of work before you start to travel. Where you get to a point, because the females females are gonna be the same everywhere. It's not when you leave the States, the women are not gonna magically just get better. You know, they're the same everywhere.
Fellas, you still got to take a shower when you travel.
Okay? I know that should be common sense.
You gotta use
Brush your teeth.
soap, brush your teeth, cologne, all of that stuff.
Just be easy, because like y'all was talking about earlier with the confidence. Like when you got confidence, let's just say you ugly. Like when you got confidence and you already coming to these countries with American money, like shit gonna fall into place for you.
100%.
You know, like it's easy. I mean, it's easy for me because I'm a female, but I'm just saying it would be easy for a man if you just gotta be easy.
Yeah, you just gotta be easy, man. Like I said, as long as you just don't do too much and have just a certain security about yourself. You know what I mean? You should be able to clean up basically wherever you go, honestly.
Yeah, and that's coming from a female saying that. So
yeah. That's what I be trying to tell guys, man. That's what I be trying to tell guys, but niggas just don't listen, man.
Yeah, but that's all I want to come up on here and say. You know, he just said a few things that was important, and I'm like, damn, he really working on himself. Like a lot of guys complain, they be like, oh, Brazil wasn't for me. Like when you go down to Brazil, they enter the gym heavy. Like you see everybody walking around there, that's what they do. So if you already know that, while you here in the States, put the fork down sometimes. Like go work out, go get a membership, work on yourself.
Seriously.
You know, like
facts.
100%.
No, I agree.
That's all I wanted to say. I don't want to stop the show or anything like that.
For sure. I appreciate you coming up, Misha.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Don.
All right, y'all. Misha.
Yeah, man. But I've been trying to tell guys that, man. Like Brazil it's not an easy country. Like the dating market here is competitive. It's very competitive. They're heavy in the gym. You know, it's not like some of the other places where you just gonna go and get straight to it. You know, you gotta be at a certain level before you really start to clean up, you know?
Yeah. And I tell people this, man. Brazil is, what's the best way I can describe it? Like, there's a bravado and a macho-ness about Brazil guys. Like some of them, like they be skinny as hell, but you like, yo, you don't want to fuck with that motherfucker. He like this, and they'll fight. Like I've seen fights in Brazil. So like you gotta, when you go over there, you definitely have to, you know what I'm saying? I would say definitely work out, be confident. Notice the choosing signals too from the women. If a woman look at you, just go for it. Even if you don't speak no Portuguese, just go up to her. Like it's definitely a different kind of vibe. Like Brazil is one of the few places I feel like there's a lot of motherfuckers here that I'm not gonna say they act like tough guys, but like what's the best way to, it's like
I know what you're trying to say.
It's like no Diddy, but it's like testosterone. It's like
it's like
you know what I'm saying?
Pause. The testosterone here, they have a lot of testosterone.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you could put that into play. I think it might be the weather, the food they eat, the way they work out. They have a lot of testosterone here, so that's what a lot of these women are used to. They're used to guys that just have a sort of manliness about them. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
They don't like the soft shit.
Nah.
Hold on. I got my guy Skylar in the chat. What do you say?
Shout out Skylar.
How do I find a wife in Rio? And you know better than me, man. You know better than me.
I can tell you where not to go, Skylar. I can't tell you where. Don't go to Mavs. Okay, don't go to Mavs.
Facts. I tell you, that's a lot of guys. That's literally the only place they go to. They come here to go to Mavs. The same 3 or 4 spots.
Dolce Vita, Casablanca.
And then talk about, Rio was whack. You know what I mean? Colombia was better. DR was this. But you only been to 2 or 3 spots out here. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then they go into the spots where the pros are at, too. So it's like, I don't even know what you were expecting. Like, you know what I mean? You better off just hitting a beach up. You know what I mean? And you know, and you'll be good. But
yeah, if you stay on Ipanema Beach long enough, you'll find a wife.
No.
5 hours max, you'll find a wife.
Anytime I deal with a girl there, though, I'm Ubering her from like 30-40 minutes away. She's like, I live
like most of them live a little bit 30-40 minutes out. I be having bitches come in Uber every time, man, 30-40 minutes out.
I got about 3 already lined up. Like when we touch down, I got 3 that I just called her Uber and they're there. So like, and they're regular girls. Like
and the Ubers is basically nothing. I'll be Ubers an hour out. It may be
$6, $8. Yeah.
What happened?
It's $6 or $8. Yeah.
Yeah, $6 to $8. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. $6 to $8 and you got a baddie right next to you on the beach. Like you can't beat that. You can't beat that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, me and Al have this joke. Like we not really trying to sell Brazil to people. You just gotta go and experience it for yourself. A lot of guys, they just won't understand. I know it is a little bit of a further trip, so a lot of people just don't want to make that, whatever 8+ hour flight. Depending on where Miami is 8 hours. So if you in New York or whatever, it might be 10 or whatever. But
10, 11, something. Yeah,
it's 100% worth it to be in Brazil. Like, like I said, if I could be there more, I would. And like I said, I'm super excited about this trip. I'm super excited about this yacht party. I think it's just going to be a really cool vibe. And Brazil is one of those places, chat, where you start to miss it. So like when we end up coming back to Miami and shit, I get homesick. Not that it's my home, but I feel like I'm like, damn, I gotta go back to Brazil. And it's funny, as soon as we touch down, we go to SDU. What's the one? The airport?
GIG.
GIG.
Yeah.
You see the Christ the Redeemer statue. You
go SDU's the one where that's what
I'm talking about. I'm talking about
SDU. That's the better one.
And then you finally catch that Uber from the airport. There's like a peace that comes over. Like,
it's a piece, bro. I tell you,
I'm back in Brazil. Like,
earlier this year, bro, it's like a nigga damn near depressed leaving Brazil, bro. It's like, I wish I was back in fucking Rio, dog.
Yeah, man.
It's like everywhere else for me is just kind of like, damn, I wish I was
mid, bro. Yeah, every place is mid, bro, except for Rio.
Mid. I be trying to tell people this, but it's hard to explain that through videos and through live. It's hard to explain that, bro. Like you really have to come.
Mm-hmm. And I was telling chat on the last episode that we did. I noticed the little things about Brazilian women, like, and just the culture. Like the women there, like we say, are real cool. They give you good choosing signals. I was on Leme Beach one time. I saw a chick as black as my damn pants. Bad chick, bro. Like bad Afro-Brazilian, right? Chick had blonde hairs coming out her skin. And I'm like, what is with the Brazilian chicks that are dark with the blonde hair coming out? I don't know if it's a sun thing, but like I'm looking at everything, chat. Like I'm analyzing these chicks. Like, damn, she bad. Damn, her ass is big. Like, and so you just start to notice things about the women, and then they're just so like I said, they're cool as fuck. Like I can't really explain it, man. Like you just gotta go and really experience it. Everything from the smells, the bodies, the whatever it is that's going on with the women, you can kind of just feel it, and then you just enjoy yourself. You just really, really enjoy yourself. The baile, when we went to the baile, that was the most. I'll never forget that my whole life. You go there, the girls,
that's something you won't forget.
Yeah, guns, the motherfuckers with big gold chains on and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You're just looking around like, what the fuck is going on? And then you get
you hear that? It's a vibe.
And it's like they got a big car with subwoofers.
Yeah.
And you're like looking like, what the fuck is this shit? And then they got a DJ on the stage and just, bruh, I never seen Brazil is.
It's him.
You just can't
really
Brazil
is him. Brazil is him.
Yeah, you can't explain it, bro. I don't even know. I know some of y'all are like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm telling you, this shit's crazy.
It's fact. It's facts. Hold on. So he said women are the same all over the world. Y'all boys in the chat, don't make it too complicated. Either end of the day, either you got it or you don't. Hey, that's facts. That's facts. I would agree with that. You guys don't have to sell me. My last 2 exes were from Brazil. The vines are crazy when you meet them fresh off the bimbo. Yeah, man. Brazil is different. Hold on. They said they died. Yeah. A lot of the girls, they died. I've heard some of the girls.
They dyed her hair?
Yeah, that's what. At least that's what Honey was telling me.
Oh, wow.
A few of the other girls, they told me that they died. But some of the girls, like when I was in the Northeast, they were telling me that it's natural.
Nah, it was coming out of her arm. It was her arm hair, chat. I'm talking about her arm, and her leg hair was blonde. I'm not talking about her hair.
Yeah.
I was looking at her arm.
Yeah, Honey was telling me they be dying it. They be dying it. But
that's weird.
You know what I mean?
That's weird.
You know what I mean? I be liking it when they have the tan lines and shit too, though. I be loving that.
Yeah.
That tan line shit,
Yeah.
undefeated.
And then,
bro.
but there's a thing with that though. Some of them be going to tanning salons. They actually
a lot of
don't. They actually don't go on the beach and get that tan line. They go
Uh-huh.
to actual tanning beds and do spray tans, and that's how they get that. Because I was like, damn, y'all got these perfect tan lines. She's like, oh nah, some of us we do tanning beds.
Yeah, they go to the tanning bed.
Yeah.
They take that shit serious too. They want if they don't have their tan lines, a lot of them won't even leave the crib. You know what I mean? They take that serious.
One Brazilian girl told me it got to be perfect too. You got to have the right bikini. Like it can't be all crooked. Like it got to be right. Like your shit got to be right.
Yeah. It's a huge deal out here. A lot of them take pride in that. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit's sexy though. That's another thing that they do.
I love that, and that's a typical. When you see a girl with that sharp tan line, you're like, oh yeah, she's from Brazil. Yeah. You know, it's like it's something that all of them do here.
Yeah. Shout out to Howard. He said, yeah, young brothers, I agree. I have a condo in Recife, a salon/store, coach American football, and how Pessoa.
Oh, Joel Pessoa, yeah.
Yeah.
The Northeast.
Bro, I gotta hit Recife next time. Or
hey, bro, I'm going back to Recife in probably January, bro. Recife is a vibe. I like Recife a lot. I know Lord Williamson, he was just in Fortaleza. He said it was all right. But I never been to Fortaleza. But when I went to Recife, that's a place where I can see myself spending a long period of time there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Are there black chicks there?
Yeah. There's black chicks and there's a lot of that indigenous look. That indigenous looking. It's a lot of that. Those two, black girls and indigenous.
Hey man.
It's I ain't gonna lie. That's a very underrated fly. I'm gonna spend more time up there.
They say too, whenever you're going to get like your golden visa, the permanent citizenship, if you do it in a city like Recife, you pay less than you pay in Rio. So I think you only need like $100,000 worth of like a business. You could buy a condo there and basically have permanent residency. Whereas in Rio, you need like closer to 200,000, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So, that's a lot of things a lot of people do. And even like doing like if you wanted to get like a student visa or something like that here in Brazil, it's cheaper if you do it somewhere outside of Rio de Janeiro because you don't actually have to get the visa. Like you don't actually have to be in that city. You can be it can be a school in Sao Paulo or in the Northeast, and you damn near half the price you'll be paying for somewhere here in Rio de Janeiro. And that's something a lot of people don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
All right, shout out for the $2 super chat, the gangster lifestyle. Guess who's in the building? For sure. What's up, bro? What's going on, bro? Thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Thank you for the $2 super chat. But yeah, man. So yeah, guys, I'm excited for this yacht party though, man. I'm excited for this yacht party. I think it's gonna be epic, man.
I think the whole the yacht party is gonna be. I mean, I can't even really put into words the way that's gonna be, but everything else, that whole week's gonna be crazy. We going out. We were talking about hitting one of the clubs to one of the days, pop some bottles. It's gonna just be a good ass time, and I miss Brazil. We haven't been since February, so happy to be back. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. Again, guys, DonBanksNYEparty.com.
Yeah, I'm putting it in chat one more time.
Yeah, one last time. This is the way I can purchase the tickets. Use coupon code DonBanks for $200 off for the
for a limited time. Because we've been selling a decent amount of tickets.
Yeah,
and those prices are going to go up soon because the spaces on the yacht are super limited. So that coupon code is for a very limited time.
Yeah, so y'all better get the tickets now. I know how ninjas is. Niggas like to wait till the last minute.
I already know what's gonna happen. As soon as it hit December 31st, 7 p.m. Y'all got tickets for the yacht. Yeah, come on, man, bro. You done had.
Hey, Don, you think you can slide me on that yacht?
Oh, yeah, all this time, bro. Just buy the ticket if you know you're going. Get your visa, buy the ticket, book your flight, book everything now, man, guys. The ticket prices for us are still low. We got the $200 off. Ticket prices for airplane, for flights, it's not crazy yet. I'm sure it's gonna get real crazy soon. So Yeah, man. You know, they got the holiday discount right now for we got the holiday discount for the tickets for the yacht. We got the holiday discounts for the flights. Make sure y'all go and get that now and get your visas, all of that, because it's gonna go up. A week or two from now, get close to Christmas. Y'all gonna be like, damn, I should have bought my ticket. Or some of y'all gonna be down there. I don't know what to do, man. You want to go on the beach with all these people rubbing
I'm
up
telling
against
you, bro. I done been on the beach the last 2 years. It's not the place to be. Like it's cool to go maybe one time, but after that, it's not the place to be, bro. Like you really are gonna wish you was on a yacht with 20 or 30 baddies with drinks and with unlimited food. Like that's where you're gonna want. Y'all are gonna want to be on a yacht during New Year's here, guys. So definitely, I would say to go check out the tickets. And especially use the Don Banks coupon code so you can get the $200 off, but that is going to be limited because it's only it's about a month away now, so it's going to be close to that time. So don't be trying to come last minute with it. Y'all need to plan ahead, be a little bit progressive with this because it's going to be insane. It's going to be legendary, honestly.
Yeah. Don, I had a couple more questions too for you. Yeah. I wanted to ask, so when what made you start your YouTube channel specifically? Like, what made you want to travel? Was there anything that happened in the US where you were like, you know what, I need to get out of here? Like, what was your inspiration to say, you know what, I'm gonna leave the United States, but not only that, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel? Like,
well, just leaving the United States, I would say it was probably my last like real job before I started like the YouTube and stuff. I was a merchant seaman, and I used to travel the world working on like ships and stuff. And like it was a lot of older guys who I worked with, and they used to always tell me about so that was just how I started traveling in general, was basically through the merchant seaman stuff. And then I got to a point to where you can literally work for 3 or 4 months, and then you can take 4 months off and you really don't have anything to do, especially you save all the money out there. So you can basically travel. And I had the freedom and the flexibility to travel. So I just started to travel like that. But a lot of the older guys, they would always tell me about Brazil. A lot of guys, they had been to Brazil. They was like, you're young, you don't got no kids, so you need to look at going to Brazil. And that's when I first came to Brazil about 3 years ago. And like I said, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love right when I got here. I just felt like I was at home. You know, I had been to a few places before that. I went to Thailand, Philippines. I've been to Colombia and shit before I came to Brazil. But when I arrived here in Brazil, it was just a feeling that I hadn't gotten anywhere else, you know?
That's what's up. And what made you start to document it? Like, you're like, I'm going to start a YouTube page. You just decided, like, I'm just going to start filming it and just, you know what I mean? Like, what made you
go? Because it was like I had been living this type of lifestyle, and a lot of the guys that I know, they was like, man, you need to start recording this, or you need to start like showing this off. Because like everybody knew I always had the baddies. I was always traveling or in some exotic place. Like that's been my lifestyle for the last 4 or 5 years. But somebody told me, a few of my friends, they were like, bro, you need to record that, and the guys would love to see this, you know. And I really thought about it. And I put it off for like 3 or 4 years. I really never picked up a camera. And then last year when I really knew that I wanted to be in Brazil for a long term, that's when I really picked up the camera. Was like, nah, I want to start my channel here in Brazil. And it popped off after that. It popped off quick. But that was my main motivation behind it. I just wanted to show guys and motivate people to, you know, travel and see the world for bigger than, you know, their hometown, where they're from and stuff like that. So I say that's what really got me started with the YouTube stuff.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. When we initially talked, you had said I guess you had saw our channel before, I guess in the past, before we got banned or whatever what happened with us. But did you see our channel like when you were going to Colombia, or how did you find Mentuition? Because it was just crazy when you were like, oh yeah, I seen y'all before, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think y'all was in, I forgot when it was, but I seen it with it was a video. It was about a Colombia video that I seen, and I think I watched it. Maybe it was a few years ago though. I can't remember exactly when it was, but I see. And then when I see y'all face, I was like, oh yeah, that's dumb. I didn't see y'all for a long time. I was like, nah, that's dumb. I remember y'all faces and stuff.
YouTube got us the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
YouTube got us the hell out of here. We're putting out, but no, that's what's up, man. No, we always rock with your channel. We thought it was really just really great content, and we never really knew your story. Obviously, we'll meet you in person and we'll talk more about it. But I just thought it was dope that that you even knew who we were before we, we got banned or whatever. And then not only that, like you really, came into space and really like gave people a great perspective of Brazil, inspired a lot of young people to go to Brazil, even older people. When me and Al walk around Brazil, we get recognized. We've been recognized in clubs, strip clubs, termas. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, motherfucker. Like, so it's dope to just see young people, traveling and enjoying their life. And so, yeah, I just wanted to commend you, man. That's super dope. I just didn't know what your story was and how you got started specifically. So that I didn't even know you had traveled before you started your YouTube channel. So that's what's up, man. That's dope.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But big shout out to y'all, man. Mentuition, they've been doing their thing for a minute, man. They well respected, well known legends, especially in the travel space, man. And man, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to actually meet y'all and turn this up, man, because I think it's gonna be something that guys haven't seen before.
Yeah, the
ratio. Can we show Don? I was trying to pull up a video. Like, can we go to YouTube and just search like New Year's Eve in Rio and just show them like what the fireworks and like just kind of paint that picture?
Yeah, hell yeah. Let me see.
Oh, like show a video of like how it looks.
Just so that people can kind of know what.
Yeah. I don't know where this boat's gonna pull up, but I guess it pulls out.
Pulls where it normally does.
No, I'm saying he's gonna drive us to like. We're not gonna be near like how we be near the Christ the Redeemer. He said he's gonna drive us towards more.
We'll be with so you'll see the boats. What I'm guessing is you'll see all the boats shooting off the fireworks. And I think we're gonna be probably behind them, so we'll see the fireworks.
Yeah,
we'll see the beach.
He was saying like he's gonna bring us out more near the water where they shoot the fireworks.
Yeah,
he said you can't have 100 people on the boat because the boat might be a little more choppy because it's not in the canal where it's more calm waters. So I'll tell him maybe go back to where we can kind of like be more chill. But like once the fireworks go off, we're gonna ride towards the fire where they fucking shoot that shit up, which is gonna be dope. Like I'm excited.
That shit's gonna be crazy. All white. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, that's just gonna be lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up this video so they can see a little clip or something. So I want to show y'all just a little bit of how it's gonna look, man. Because it is insane. Like it's something that I think every person needs to experience one time in their life.
It sold me instantly. As soon as I saw it.
The fireworks off for? Is it like for like just like 5 minutes, or is it like?
No, I think it's like
probably
15,
an hour.
It's like 15 to 20. It's like 15 to 20. Well, at least the last 2 years that I've been here, it was like 20 minutes. It was like 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like a regular, like 4th of July. That's the way it is too.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right here. All right, guys. So this is the is how it looks on Copacabana Beach. It's insane. It's
all those people down
Look
there.
at this. Yep. It's millions of people. Hold on.
All the people on the beach, all the people in the streets.
Look at that, man.
It was an incredible experience.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be behind all the fireworks. Like
I spent New Year's Eve in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit.
That's crazy,
bro. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be lit, man. And that's just a small. That's the feeling you gonna get there. It's something that it's something that I feel like everybody has to experience that one time in your life. You gotta be in Rio de Janeiro for the fireworks. I think it's the best New Year's event in the world.
Yeah.
I really do think it is.
Once I saw like a lot of supermodels traveling down there, like and just like there's a supermodel I follow, Virginia Sandhouse, and like all these different. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta go down there. We gotta check it out. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm excited to see too, like just the vibe, like the all white. I know that's a tradition down there. So I just want to see Carnival. Like I said, we've been in that a bunch of times. We know what that's like. I'm just excited to be down there during another popping time that's not Carnival. I guess that's
exactly.
I'm tired of Carnival, bro. It's just like, all right, same shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, New Year's is a dope time to be there. The energy there is just different during New Year's, bro.
1,000%, bro. I want to ask a couple more questions. So, Don, let me ask two more. So, with the females down there, there's so many different females. There's so many options. Do you see yourself settling down, retiring there, or like trying to have a family there, or are you just gonna stay? All right, my visa's up. I'm gonna go somewhere and then I'm gonna come back. Like, you're younger, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, what's your plan? Like let's say like 5-year plan. Where do you see Don Banks in what is it? 2025, like 2030? Like, where do you see yourself? Like,
yeah, like I know I at least want to be in Brazil. I say probably around 6 to 8 months a year. You know, I think that's a good amount of time for me. Well, at least here in Rio de Janeiro for 6 to 8 months a year. I think that's a good amount of time for me here in Brazil. And probably the rest of the time, I just want to be traveling. You know, whether that's in Southeast Asia, whether that's other parts here in South America, or even sometimes in Europe. But I think that's my my yearly format, how I'm gonna do it. Maybe half the year on, you know, the Eastern Hemisphere, half the year in the Western Hemisphere. You know, that's kind of how I see it. I want to have like 2 homes on both sides of the world. But I think Rio de Janeiro and Brazil is always, that's really what I want to base myself out of. And like I said, I just want to keep growing with the content, keep motivating people, keep traveling, seeing the world, and you know, just keep leveling up my brand. You know, I think especially in 1 year, what I've been able to do in 1 year is insane, and the momentum that I have, I think it would just be a waste to not take advantage of it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my plan for the immediate future. Just keep growing the brand, keep traveling, and keep showing Brazil and the world to, you know, the people that want to see it. Because I know I motivate a lot of people, so I just feel like that's my duty to give back to the world, to the universe.
Facts. Al, did you have any? I mean, I don't know if you.
You asked one of the questions I was gonna ask. So you said, just to reiterate, in the next 5 years, you're just gonna still be traveling, be in Brazil for the most part. Do you ever want to settle down and have a family? Like, do you?
At some
Could you
point,
see yourself with one chick, or what does it look like? What does it look like for Don to settle down?
I don't see
one chick is gonna be difficult, bro. Honestly, I don't really see myself just being with one female, but I could see, I do want children, but just being with one female, that's extremely hard for me. It's like it kind of just feels against my nature. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, especially when you're here in Brazil, and when you're around the quality of woman that I'm around, it's hard to just put all that down and just say, I'm gonna be with you, you know? So like I said, if I do settle down, it would have to be a female that's open-minded and can accept the fact that I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and you know, and I would still take care of her and stuff like that. But just being with one female exclusively, I can't really see that. For at least right now, I can't.
There's a lot that we see a lot of girls you bring on camera, obviously, but there's a lot that we don't see. Is there certain girls where you're like, yo, nah, she not going on camera? Like, I'm gonna save her. She's just a chick I'm gonna talk to. Y'all not gonna see that. Or are you? Because I'm sure, like, it's certain girls are specific. Like, she's good for content. This one I actually fuck with, and I don't want people to know. Or do you more like, look, if she down to get on camera, fuck it, I don't care. Like, what's your mindset? Because I know we don't see everything. It's just so many baddies in Brazil. So many, bro.
It's so many, bro. But like I said, I'm big on energy. If I come around a female and I really don't think she will be good on camera, or she just a little bit too timid or too shy, I'm not a guy that's just gonna force it. Like, oh, I gotta get this camera, I gotta get this footage. I'm not that type of guy. But if I feel the energy and it's flowing and she's cool being on camera and it's just flowing like that, yes, I'm gonna pull out the camera. I'm not gonna really I do have ones where I'm just not gonna show. I do have ones like that. But for the most part, for the 90-95% of them, I'm cool with them being on camera. I'm not a type of guy that really I'm not a jealous type of guy. I don't feel like I control a woman, or Like I really don't. I don't really care. I don't really care too much because I'm more so. I'm focused on my brand. I'm focused on expanding and for right now, having women in my videos and stuff like that is helping my brand out. So it's like for me, that's what I'm more so focused on.
Yeah, you mentioned you're pretty known there. Like a lot of girls know you. If we pulled up to like a Leme Beach or a Vitrini's or like, is it like, oh, that's not like how is it with the girls knowing you? Like, because Brazil is small. It's not, but if you're going to like Vitrini's All In and like Krabby, like you're gonna see the same chicks. And the fact that we've noticed some of the same chicks, so it's like, how are they cool with you? Are they more like, you know, because in Colombia you can get a bad rap, like he's the guy that, but then the other girls is like, nah, he's cool. Like, so what's the vibe there? I guess when Don Banks is just walking around and girls.
I'm pretty much cool with damn near everybody. It's a small sector that might don't like me because they just feel like I'm a womanizer and you know, some of them don't like my YouTube stuff like that. But I say that's a very small percentage. 80% of the females that know me here, they all know me as the cool guy that's gonna, you know what I mean, that takes care of me and always respectable and stuff like that. So like I say, I have a very good reputation. Better than a lot of people in other places. I'm not gonna say no names or nothing, but like I'm very respected and well known out here in Brazil, you know. So I don't really have any problems behind the scenes or nothing. What you see is really what you get.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. I always say we won't dig too deep. I'm just asking surface level questions because I'm just wondering, like, you're there, you've hit some like million views videos, like. And so certain girls, they may even glow up because of that situation. Like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was in my video, motherfucking bitch. Like, you trying to act like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I've seen a lot of the same girls. And then of course there's new girls that come along and girls that are out. But like, I just wondering like what the vibe was there as far as the girls go. So that's what's up.
Did you ever think that you would be like this popular on YouTube this quickly? Like, was this just I'm gonna record this because people been telling me to do it and I said I was gonna do it? But did you think like that you would be this popular on YouTube, your channel would blow up? Did you ever think that would happen this quick?
I knew it would get traction, but I didn't know it was gonna blow up to this point. I didn't think it was gonna be this quick, especially. But I just wanted to see. I just wanted to put it out there and see what would happen. But you know, of course, I always got confidence. Like, and I know, like, I'm very good with making content. I'm very good at vlogging. So it kind of it just feels natural to me. So you know, when I picked up the camera, I just kind of knew it would gain some sort of traction. But I didn't think my third video was going to hit 1 million views. You can never think some shit like
crazy,
that.
Bro. That's crazy.
But you know what I mean? It happened. So, but yeah, it was just I didn't expect it was gonna be like this. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect this, especially so quick. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, nah, man. We like I said, we commended, man. We hit 1 million on our video. We put out 1 million views, millions of views. And yeah, you get to a point where you're kind of semi-famous. People recognize you. And it's just like it's kind of surreal because you're like, damn, like you know, you don't notice the impact that you had on people really like coming there and fucking with your content. And so, you know, we know what that feels like, and but it's a good thing at the end of the day. So I think you're definitely representing Brazil in a positive way.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're definitely like showing like not just the baddies, but like, you know, different beaches, different spots you can go to. So
culture.
I rock with it. I think it's dope, and we've always had positive things to say about everything you've done. I'll ask like one more question about just that part of like just making content, creating content.
Yeah.
So you had a period where I feel like you kind of chilled out on making content. You kind of stopped for a little bit. What was the reason Don Banks was like, you know what, was it something that happened where you just like I don't really like, I'm just gonna wait a couple months, or like, or was it just more like you were just gathering yourself to get back to Brazil? Because I felt like with the algorithm, and I guess it's a 2-part question. Do you feel like the YouTube is kind of like truncating some of us like that are making this travel content, pushing it down? So I felt like you were on a heater, bro. Like you were on like you couldn't miss. It was like Don Banks is not missing. Like he puts out something to the moon.
Yeah.
Do you think it was because you stopped, or is because YouTube is kind of like hating low key on some of the kind of content we put out?
Yeah, I think in general, what I've been seeing, views are low for pretty much everybody right now.
Yeah.
Especially in this sector. Views are lower than normal right now. But I think just putting out content and being consistent with it is gonna definitely, I think it heat back up. But the thing is, like, also my what I did notice was that my RPM, you know, like the amount you make per 1,000 videos, it's damn near doubled since I got back to Brazil this time.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm actually making more money off of each video right now than my other ones that have hundreds of thousands of views.
Wow.
Crazy.
So
Okay.
I don't know if YouTube like put me in a different category or something like that. But the amount of money that I'm making per video right now is more than I've ever been making. So I can't really complain. You know, I'm still doing numbers 30, 40,000 right now. And, you know, on every video. So I have nothing to complain about. But yeah, that was just something that I noticed ever since it literally just happened about a month or two ago. And that's what I wanted to ask. I was going to talk to Lord and Skylar about that, to see if like because my RPM literally it literally has doubled in the last like month or two.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't know if it's something with the YouTube algorithm or something. It's like I think they might have categorized me differently or something.
Right.
Shout out to Keith in the streets with Keith. He said, depends on the time of year too. Close to Christmas, advertisers pay more.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. But I can't complain, man, because that shit literally doubled.
And you were making videos around this time of year last year too.
Yeah.
This was like you went down this time, like in that October range then too. So
yeah. It's like I said, YouTube is iffy like that. But I feel like as long as I keep being consistent with it, you know what I mean, I'll be straight. I'll be good.
Yeah.
They asked too if there's gonna be an after party after the boat party. I don't know. We probably gonna be out late.
I'm gonna be smashed, bro. I ain't gonna I don't think I'm gonna be able to go out after the boat party.
But what I'll say is we're gonna be partying all week. We're gonna be turning up. Don's gonna be with us. We're gonna be hitting clubs, doing stuff. So you know, you can definitely hit us if you want to.
We're gonna try to link up with Don a few times. I know he has his own schedule too, but you know, we'll try to hit up a club, something, not just the yacht party, but the yacht party is the main thing. But I'm sure like we'll once we get there, we'll you know, have a conversation with Don and we'll see what he's got going on. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot going on, I'm sure. But after the boat party, I mean, it's New Year's, bro. Like, I think most people are going to be lit, and I think the boat's going to go to like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So we're going to go after the fireworks go off. We're still going to have an hour or two to still party. We're going to book, you know, the yacht's going to start at 8 or 9 p.m. So we're not going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have more time afterwards to like party type shit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be legendary, man. It's gonna be something that niggas really ain't seen before. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we'll talk. We're gonna talk behind the scenes of how we're gonna film it or gear up towards it. We can. I don't know. We got to talk to Don, but we'll make it suspenseful. We'll make it fun, and we'll talk behind the scenes with Don about just like, I know Don has a large array of women he could invite, so we'll figure out the best. Also, like I said, I want to get girls that are more fun. Don kind of
I'm very selective on who I bring, bro. Like even for my favela party and the yacht party, I'm very selective about energy, bro. I'm not gonna be with shorty that's just gonna be in the corner chilling. No, I need you to bring some energy. I'm very selective on that, bro.
Yeah, so we'll make
we could potentially do a pre-party. We'll see. You know, we'll talk behind the scenes. Who knows what could happen, but we're gonna be streaming it. We're gonna be live streaming it. We'll be on Don's channel, also on our channels as well. Mentuition and also getyourpassports.com. You can go to those two channels. We'll be live streaming it from all three. and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and then there's gonna be fire vlogs. You know what I mean? From
Oh
it
yeah,
too.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah.
The
The
vlog
vlogs
is
and the
gonna
lives.
be insane.
The content from this is gonna be next level, bro. It's gonna be next level in general.
Yeah.
Patreon too.
Yeah, you
Patreon's
already
gonna
know
eat.
the Patreon. Hey,
Patreon's gonna
Patreon,
eat.
The Patreon, I'm gonna eat off the Patreon. You
Mhm.
already know that.
I
Yep,
wonder.
yep.
My whole thing with this yacht party is, girl, you know, women. I don't know. There was that pink drink you were saying that you buy the girls. What was it called? Yeah. We gotta get a lot of bottles of that shit. It's okay.
We
We're
get the bottles right. We're gonna have the bottles right, bro. Like I know
Yeah.
exactly the drinks we need to get, bro. We're gonna
There's
do
no
it right.
telling what the girls. Look. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a point where, hey, I can't tell y'all what's gonna happen. All I'm gonna tell y'all is it's gonna be lit. We're definitely gonna be playing that Brazilian funk because the girls get crazy when I come on, and it's gonna be. We'll play some March Madness, of course. All the stuff y'all want.
A little bit of that. We're a little bit of that, but we gotta play what they want to hear. We gotta play what they want.
That's how you know niggas know how to party with females, because it's not really about us. It is, but it's like, what do they want?
What do they want?
Yeah,
that's how you really do the parties and stuff. You gotta play what they want.
Yeah, when we was there, Al, what was there? Was that I Preto song?
But
these are old now.
Yeah,
that's old. But like, there's probably some new.
They'll
shit
know
now.
all the stuff. They know all the stuff, and we're gonna have DJs.
We just give them the aux or whatever, or tell the DJ like, "Hey,
we good. We ain't gotta worry about that. You gotta worry about it."
Yeah. So we gonna turn up, man. We gonna turn.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up, man. So like I said, one last time, guys, I'm gonna put a link in here, man. Check this website out, Don Banks New Year's Eve Party.com, man. Go check it out. Go look at the tickets. Go look at the info, and it's gonna be a movie, man. I'm very excited, and we're gonna do it big, man. Me and Mentuition, man. We going at it, man. It's gonna be lit. So if you come here to Rio, or if you don't know what you want to do for New Year's Eve, this is gonna be the place to be. This is where you're gonna want to be. You don't want to miss this event, bro.
Big facts.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm gonna go ahead and get up over. I got one of my vibes keep calling me right now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all know how it is,
I got a
man.
dip too. But appreciate you having us up, Don.
Yeah, bro.
I'm super excited. Can't wait to meet you in person. And this party gonna be absolutely crazy. It's gonna break the internet.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming up here, man. It's been a great live, man. Historical live, man. And but yeah, guys, go check out Mentuition. They legends in the travel space. Been doing it for a minute. Go check out their channel and run their numbers up, man, because they definitely doing what they do, man. They've been doing it for a while. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming up, man.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Salute.
Yep.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother. All right, chat. So that was my live, man. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoy y'all time with y'all families, man. You know, I'm here in Brazil. I don't have too much to complain, but it always is good to spend time with family, man. So I hope y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving and y'all holidays there in the States or wherever you're at right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I got a baddie on the way right now. I'm not going to show y'all this one. Maybe another time I'll show y'all another baddie. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat, man. It's your boy Don Banks. I'm signing out.